What's up, guys? I'm Doc from SampleKings.com. And of course, we do lessons, not just make videos here on YouTube. And you can also subscribe to us here on YouTube. But to get even more, join us right here. It's just $25 for a 1-year membership. You'll be able to download over 100,000 samples. Plus, you'll get recording contracts, everything you possibly could need to have a really great experience dealing with recording your music or the music recording process. Now, we also give lessons. Even if you're not a member, you can get lessons from us right here. You can pay with PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. These links work right here to those apps. Now, to book time is very simple. You come right to here, SampleKings.com. It's just $20 an hour. If you're a member, it's just $15 an hour. Of course, the codes are here to pay with Cash App and to pay with Venmo. If you want to book a session, you come down here and say you want to book a session with Logic Pro and the new update for Logic Pro. You come right here and say, well, look, I want to work with you on Friday. You come to Friday, pick the time you want to work. Maybe it's 4 p.m. when you get off work. You write your first, last name, your email address right there. If you're in America, your telephone number here, outside the country right here. And also, tell us what you want to learn during that session. Once you finish doing that, just press book and book it right here. It's pretty simple to do. Any questions, hit us up at SampleKings.com. You know why? Because our phone number is right there. Let's reload the page right now, and you will see that our phone number is right here. Don't be scared to call. We do answer. And if you pay for your session, it's booked. I'm going to pull up something here, which is a universal audio plug-in here. Look at this HITSVILLE EQ. I can get my size down to 100. That's kind of cool with some of these plugins. You can actually change them around like that. So now I'm going to look for, let's find a preset I might like to use here. And this is an EQ from Motown. And this is the Motown EQ that they've used for years and years. And we're going to use this to work with our guitar here. And let's get a cleaner look. Let's play this back. Turn this off. And we're going to play it back and get a sound. You hear much cleaner here. See, we're here at 12K, 5,000, 2,000. Let's turn this off. Hear the difference now. Get more clarity out this car. It's very clean now. Here again. It's in. This is an excellent plugin. Obviously, as you can hear this. Now out. And in. That sounds great for me right there. I want to do one more thing. I want to make it very tight. So I want to come over here and I want to get another VST to put in here. So let's go to here. I'm going to look for a VST I want to use, and it's going to be a UAD again. I need to have a really great compressor for this thing. So I'm going to get and pull up a compressor, but I'm going to probably pull out this one. Great. And I'll click here. And this is the API 2500. You've heard this compressor on so many recordings from so many studios, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to come in here right now, and it's acoustic one. I'm going to use 2. I've heard this before and used it before. So I'm going to turn this off here. We're going to play it back, and I'm going to turn it on. Back in here. Now I'll use the acoustic. Very tight, cleaning it up. We got some compression there, but it releases well. Now without the plugins, that's how the guitar originally sounds. With the plugins. I love the way that sounds right there. What I want to do is warm it up a little bit more here now. And this is it here. I'll pull this up. And you see, that's tape. This is a 2-inch tape for 24 track. We'd normally put it on top of a Studer machine I would use in my studio. And of course, it's a pretty big tape, but it gives you a nice warm sound to it too as well. Now, I do have some default settings here I've created myself, and some also from some really great engineers. So let's see, you want to make sure that's for the guitar right here. And yeah, I would prefer to get a little mellow with this thing here like that. And give some more warmth to it. Now, in this plugin alone, I'm going to go at 15 IPS. So if I press play, you see that there? That's 15 IPS. You see the tape moving. I'll bring this down a little bit. And you see our tape's moving right there. This is our noise reduction here. Right here and so on too. And now this is 15 IPS. If I come down to here, it's 7 inches per second. This is 15 inches per second. This is my input, here's my output. And it's going over a little bit, but that's okay. That's within the system here. Now I'll turn it off. I'll put it on now. Gives you more of a warmer feel. I'm gonna stop that. Now I'm gonna apply the same effects on the other guitar. So my other guitar is over here. I'm gonna turn off the solo here. I'm gonna play this guitar back. I can grab this by pressing down Option and apply this right here. Let me turn it off. This is the EQ I had, the HITSVILLE EQ. The Motown EQ is right here. I'm gonna turn it on now. Now I will apply the compressor. I'm gonna press Option on my Mac and click and drag it over here. Now we have the compressor there. To get more of that pick from the string. I'll turn it off. I'll turn it on now. Great sound. Now I add some warmth from the oxide tape. Not bad. Now play it. Now for my next track here, we're going to look at the bass. We're going to use some really cool plugins too. These are UAD plugins. This is actually the pultec. Now pultec, which is the P1A, has been popular for years on a lot of great recordings, including James Brown, Funkadelic. It's just a really great bass plugin. And years ago, it was just a box, you know, and it looks somewhat like this. You'll see this here. This is it right here. And this is just a really amazing passive EQ. It's got a great thick sound and it's bassy. Oh God. I mean, also a lot of reggae cats use this a lot too, from Bob Marley to Peter Tosh. It's just really great stuff. Let's hear this back right now. I got a track lined up here and this is without anything on this track. So the guy's, you know, boom, boom. He's playing that track right there. And next what I want to do is look up the very first one. Now this is the pultec, and this is the P1A EQ. And it's got a nice bass sound to it. I'm gonna apply this to, I already got a bass set up here. It's just night and day. I'll turn it off here. That's without it. And this is with it. It's just ridiculous. There's some UA audio, universal audio. And so I've set this up to be a nice bass EQ. The attenuation is down to 0 here. Just about 4 here is good. If I go further, it's just going to be off the chain. And I don't need to have it because it'll dominate the bass drum. I want to make sure the bass drum stays in the mix too as well. Of course, here we're only going to be at 10 kilohertz here. 0 is good enough for me right here. 8's quality, that's no problem there. And so I have nothing going on here, so that mid-range idea. But that's for our next EQ. So I'm going to like close this out. And now I've got the mid. This is the mid of that idea. Let's stop this. Here's my mid. And this is my mid. This is a Motown bass sauce 1. So I'm trying to get that Motown feel going on this one. And I'm gonna, oops, let's go back to here. That's without it. I hear that bow, that pop of the string. Right? You get to feel that more here with this sound. So I'm gonna get more of those bass notes where he's actually fingering them. And that's why this is a saucy Motown feel. And we're sort of getting into this point here at the 300 hertz. Get some more definition out of that. There isn't much going on here either as well. So I'm only on about 5 here. I'm not peaking out at all. Now next. This is the compressor I want to use. This is an SSL compressor. Solid state logic right there. This is a great compressor. This compressor is hot. I mean, it's great for bass. Just ridiculous. I'm going to turn it on now. Matter of fact, let's look at this in a bigger view. Not bad. So here we can see it. And I'm going to just turn this on. And you hear that? It's tight. Great. Let's cancel this out. We're back here again. Great. Let's turn them all off. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to turn them on. I'm going to turn them off. Turn them on. I'm not adding much at all. Passive EQs work. And the compressors keep me real tight. It's still right there, not in the way of the bass drum. But it's big. It's not in the way. So I can go back out to here. I'm in the system. No matter what comes back up here, it still dominates. So using VSTs from different companies works a lot. I will do more on other things like Wave, but for this session, I want to let you hear how it sounds with really great, powerful plugins inside of your MPC 3.5 desktop beta software. And they're going to improve this over time, so this will be good. Any questions, hit me up, of course. You can always call us. Go to sampлекings.com. The phone number is there as well. And also, we do lessons. And you know, the best thing to do is to subscribe and join us. Once you subscribe, you'll be able to see these videos come out on YouTube every time I launch a new video. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.